Becoming a digital nomad has been such an amazing experience for me. I want to show others just how attainable it can be, so I broke down 30 days worth of budget travel in Playa del Carmen. I've been living in Mexico for about 3 months now. This place is filled with world-class food, views, and people. To help show how graspable it is, I broke down 30 days worth of expenses of budget traveling here in Mexico. I've actually been keeping track of my expenses since I've arrived, so now we can look through my pretty impressive filing system. This might take a minute. Your biggest expense is going to be housing, of course. I rent a studio apartment through Airbnb. This is the studio that I rented when I first got here. You can see it was about $775 US for 2 months. So that's about $387 US, and that actually includes all of Airbnb's expenses as well. If you're interested in seeing more about housing and maybe an Airbnb room tour, let me know in the comments and I will make that in a future video. You can't live without food, and I am starving, so let's get to that one next. Keep costs low, I eat as much local food as I can. One of my favorite places in Playa del Carmen is Viva Mexico. I believe they have the best prices and some of the best food in all of Playa.
Tres tacos al pastor para comer aquí para allá. It's okay. Thank you. Gracias.
So this is tacos out the store. These tacos were 10 pesos each, so that is about $1.50 United States dollars. So good. Mega is the closest grocery store to me, so that's where I do my shopping. Good morning, guys. So I'm probably operating off of like 3 hours of sleep right now, but I have big plans today, going to an island off of the coast of Cancun, and I'll try to show you that as much as I can. This trip is in no way necessary, but it's important to have fun in life, so I spent the day on Isla Mujeres with some friends. Transportation there was about 25 United States dollars. We rented a golf cart for 800 pesos between 4 people, which totals about $10 per person. We saw the beautiful Isla Mujeres ruins, which had an entry price of 30 pesos or $1.44 US. we We finished the day at Nomad with dinner, which cost 385 pesos per person, or $17.48 US, which brings our trip total to about 60 United States dollars. So it's time to break down some final pricing. For housing, I spent $387.64 US per month. My food, I broke down into two categories. Anytime I'm not eating here, or any water bottles or smoothies or coconuts I buy, that's all included in that, which totals to $150 per month. Next is groceries, anything I buy in the grocery store, which also does include things like paper towels and toothpaste. That came to about $100 a month. My laundry that I get done every week is 45 pesos per week, and so that's $2.15 US per week, which is about $8.60 a month, and it comes back to me washed, folded, and dried every week. Next, we have a haircut, so I pay about $10 a month. I get a haircut about once a month, so I'll pay $10 a month to get a haircut. So this next group I have leisure, entertainment, and other. So this is anything from getting a massage to going on some kind of tour, maybe paying an entry fee for something that I want to go to, that type of stuff. So I budget about $50 a month for that type of activity. Another thing that I do want to mention is ATM withdrawal fees. So I found 30 pesos to be pretty standard when you're away from Fifth Ave, which is $1.44 US. Now, for me, I don't have to pay the ATM fees. My bank gives me a rebate, but that might not be your situation, so I did include it in this. So that brings our total monthly budget to $707.68. A few other expenses that I did want to include that are by no means necessary, but it might be something that you do want to include in your monthly budget. So a cup of coffee at this coffee shop that I really like, Cacao, was 76 pesos, which is $3.64 US, which is a little bit expensive, but it was a really, really great coffee, and I don't regret buying it. Another expense that's definitely not going to be for everyone out there is protein powder, but I know for some people that is something that you cannot live without, or you won't. And that comes to 799 pesos, which is about 38 US dollars for a month of protein powder. So there are still a few things that I do have to spend money on every month, but I didn't mention them in the budget because they're not specific to Playa del Carmen, and they're going to be just so drastically different for everyone. Some of those things are insurance and my cell phone plan. So I know that there's just no way that I can give you an estimate on how much you're going to be paying for your insurance or your cell phone bill or something like that. So keep in mind, those are things that you will still have to pay for, but they're not included in this budget. I truly hope this information finds its way to somebody who's interested in this kind of nomadic lifestyle. Knowledge kills the fear of the unknown, and I believe that's exactly what is holding most people back from living this kind of lifestyle if they knew they could. So please leave a like down below to help YouTube recommend this content to others. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, subscribe down below, hit that notification bell. If there's anything specific that you'd like to see in a future video, leave that in a comment below and I will make it. Otherwise, that's all I have for this week, so thanks for watching.